Hello, Preston Transmissions.
I'd like a quote for a gearbox fitted replacement, please.
Right. What is it?
It's a Vauxhall Focus.
A Vauxhall Focus?
Yeah, that's what my granddad told me.
No, there's no such thing as a Vauxhall Focus. There's a Vauxhall Astra. Or there's a Ford Focus.
I think it might well be a Vauxhall Astra.
Vauxhall Astra. What year is it? Is it a 5-speed, 6-speed gearbox?
It's a 7-speed auto.
Oh, we don't do those. We only do manuals.
Alright, it might be a 6-manual auto. He always calls me stupid. My granddad does. Sorry.
No, yeah. I need to know if it's a 5 or 6-speed. I need to know if it's automatic or manual.
It's a 5-speed, 6-speed manual.
Definitely?
Yeah.
Right, it's a 6-speed manual.
Yeah, I don't know if he's coming or going.
Right,
yeah,
definitely 6-speed.
Sorry, 6-speed manual, yes.
What year is the vehicle?
It's a 1981.
1981?
Yeah, it's a Y-Reg. That's what he said anyway. Just give me 2 seconds, I'll just confirm with him.
That's 2001, a Y-Reg.
No, an old Y. 1981.
Like, did they have an Astra in them years?
Let me just...
It can't be a 6-speed gearbox. They didn't do 6-speed gearboxes that long ago.
Just give me 2 seconds, I'll just consult with him. He's just next to me now. Sorry, he's hard of speaking, you see, so he's going to have to dictate this to me.
Right, no problem.
He said he doesn't know. Would you be able to give me a quote, for example, any year?
No. I need to know exactly what it is, what year, what speed of gearbox. I mean, I don't even think they did an Astra in that year. The old Y.
Just give me 2 seconds. Yeah, sorry, he said it's a new Y. It's a new Y. I've not actually seen the car. I'm only going on what he's dictating to me now, and he's not making the best of sense, the best of time. Sorry.
2001 Vauxhall Astra.
Yeah.
And is it a 5 or a 6-speed?
It's a 5-speed.
I've already had the gearbox.
Yeah.
And what's the fault with it?
It's making a grinding sound and the smoke coming out of it.
It's making a grinding sound. What, when you're driving down the road?
It's just when it's parked. I'm not stupid. Sorry about that.
No. So, just when it's parked up, it's making a lot of noise?
Yeah, when you're parked up, it's just like, it's got this slight sort of grey smoke coming from, you know, the leather that surrounds the actual gear stick?
Yeah.
Sort of seeping through the cracks in there.
I don't know what that is. Well, it's just noisy one tick over. What about when you're driving down the road? Is it noisy then?
Well, we can't actually get it started.
Right. It's very vague, this. I mean, the gearboxes don't usually give smoke off.
But what happens is, I'll give a brief outline description. Now, we get into the car. The car just doesn't turn over, according to him.
Right.
It's like, I presume from what he can describe, it's like the sound of a flat battery or something. But he says there's a massive, horrible grinding sound coming from the gearbox underneath where he's sat, and smoke's billowing out into the cab.
Yeah, I don't know where all this smoke's coming from. I mean, that's not normal of a gearbox.
He said it sounds like a big flapping, like a big bird or something. But he says that about everything, if you know what I mean.
Right.
Stop it! Sorry. Would you be able to give me a rough ballpark figure? I know, I understand.
I haven't got a clue, mate. I couldn't even begin to give you a figure because I just do not know what it is. I don't know what the fault is at all. I mean,
let's say for argument's sake the whole gearbox is faulty. What would you charge to replace?
If you wanted a reconditioned gearbox, you'd be looking at $450 for a reconditioned gearbox, plus that, and £200 labour to remove and refit it with the new oil.
£200. How much would it cost to refit without any oil? I mean, obviously, my granddad, being on a pension, he wants to try and bypass costs as much as possible. And I think you can do without oil.
You've got to have the oil, and the oil's £20. But you've got to have the oil.
Right, he just said he wants to get rid of that big bird flapping sound, really. Sorry, can you just give me 2 seconds? What is it now? Right, okay. I mean, you know how it is. I mean, if I could say 400 and we'll waive the VAT, if it is the gearbox.
If it's what, sorry?
Can we say £400 for the gearbox and fitting and we'll waive the VAT as a gesture of goodwill?
No, that's £2,500 cheaper. I can't just drop £2,500.
I mean, I can understand that we've all got to run a business and make a living, but he is old and he's not got much money.
It was £450 for a gearbox repair and £200 fitting. That's £650.
Yeah.
I can't drop £250. Impossible. Won't make any money.
I thought that
nothing.
10% discount was kind of half the course in the motor trade.
10%? 10% of £650 is £65.
65.
Not 200. 10% of 650 is 65.
Let me ask my granddad how much 10% of 650 is. He said it's 250.
No, it's not. No. 10% of £100 is £10. Times that by 6, that's 60.
But you said 65.
Yeah, well, 650. And I just based that on £600. 10% of £600 is £60.
How much would the
10%
gearbox
of £650 is 65. Not 250. 250 is a massive drop. I won't make any money. I'll be doing it for nothing.
How much would the gearbox cost you?
Are you for real? Are you for real? You can't ask me how much it would cost me. That's my business.
Well, of course. I mean, I'm presuming you'll be making a profit on it. But I mean, if you can't give me a 10% discount, I'll have to go elsewhere.
Well, we don't even know what the fault is. You're coming at me with a fault that's not even a gearbox fault. I mean, gearboxes don't smoke. Sounds to me more like you've got an exhaust problem.
It has been known for gearboxes to smoke. Mine smoke.
No, they don't. Gearboxes don't smoke. It sounds to me more like you've got an exhaust problem.
Are you saying the exhaust has been rerouted into the cab?
No, if you've got a leak, well, the gearbox isn't where the gear stick is. The gearbox is next to the engine. The gear stick is just a stick with some cables going to the gearbox. The gearbox is nowhere near the gear stick in the cab. It's bolted onto the engine.
Okay, I think the best thing to do, if I could bring the car to you, would you be able to have a look at it, please?
If you can get the car here, we'll have a look. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I can get it on a low loader. I can get it shipped over.
Right, where are you local?
Yeah, I'm local, yeah. I'm in Ashton.
Right. And if you can get somebody to bring it, we'll have a look. But I mean, I'd be bringing it if you can bring it. You're going to be looking at next week before I can get to it.
Right. Would you be able to deduce the costs of the transportation off the final bill?
The transportation that you're going to pay to bring it here?
That's right, yes.
No. No, I can't do that.
I won't be able to get it there then, because it won't start.
Well, you'll have to get one of these companies, won't you, on a low order to bring it?
Well, that's going to cost about £100, isn't it? Maybe.
Well, they're about £50, I think.
£50. Okay, I'll look at a way of getting there. Okay.
Right.
Thank you for your help.
All right, cheers.
Yeah. Much
Cheers.
appreciated.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.